WDUP, and I'm in your ear every Friday night. Y'all know what it is. I'm giving it up. Tonight, I got special artists. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Hunni Ellis, in the building.
Yeah, you guys know she ain't new to this. She true to this. She been in the game for a minute, and I'm glad to have her up in here to let you guys know what she's been doing and catch up. She got a new record that just came out today, so we're gonna talk about that in a second. But not only that, listen, honey, introduce yourself, right? Perfect.
All right, now, you know what I'm saying? Like, give your intro, your background, and all that, you know?
Let's see. All right. I'm Hunni Ellis. I'm from New Britain, Connecticut, born and raised. Air Force veteran, mother of four, a wife.
Say that, yes.
Been rapping since I was a little kid. And I've really just been through it all. So I just put it all in the music, you know?
Air Force veteran. Not I didn't know that. So that's
So, you
there,
still
that's
active?
great,
You over
yes.
there flying to Iran right now, just over there, you know what I mean?
Probably
Nose
not.
diving?
Nah, not at all.
So, unfortunately, you know, people that don't see me in person, I'm really short. So, there's actually a height requirement for all flying jobs, and I don't meet that height requirement. So, I was not able to get any flying jobs like I wanted to when I joined the Air Force.
Hey, they lost, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
'cause
but
I
you're
was
here
like,
now. Right.
Out of it, dope.
So this is your first time in the station. How long you been doing music?
Ooh, I started rapping when I was 8. So,
8?
Yeah, the majority of my life.
Wow.
Remember any of your rap from 8?
I remember I couldn't spell to save my life. So I remember, like, I had all this confidence. I would write in this little notebook, and I would show my mom, and she'd be reading it, and I'm just like, she's, like, saying everything wrong. And I'm like, that's not what it says. But that's how she's reading it because that's how I spelled it, because I couldn't spell, and I still kind of can't spell. But, yeah, so I don't really remember, but I do know that I used to write rhymes, and I would spell it like rims, R-I-M-S. I do remember that, but now I don't remember any of those early ones.
What made it was like, yeah, I can do this? Like 8 years old. I know that's a young age, but what made you like have your confidence built? Like, yeah, this is me right here.
So, for those of us, you know, of the millennials, you know what I'm saying? We remember when BET actually used to play
the
music
80s
videos.
babies, right? You guys.
Remember when BET actually used to play music videos all day, every day?
Right.
Like every single show had videos. But it was one of the summers when the Little Kim Not Tonight remix video came out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting at my grandmother's house watching the videos, and that video came up. And I was just like, they were having so much fun in the video, and it was all chicks. So it's, you know, it's Missy Elliott, it's Mary J, it's Aaliyah, it's Left Eye, like Angie Martinez. They're all in the video. Everybody's partying, having a good time. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, man, this looks cool. That looks like a lot of fun. And I was like, I want to do that. And I just kind of started writing.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your nationality?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Okay. Because I was like, wait a minute, I gotta ask her, because you know I'm Puerto Rican too. We light skinned, but
Puerto Rican.
I'm always my dad's black. I'm Puerto Rican black, but like I'm always the you know, the softer one out of the bunch. My friends be like, listen, you stay right here next to us, okay? But like you definitely hold your own. You definitely hold your spice. And coming in hip hop, like I know it's hard coming in as a Latina, but light skinned too at that. And then you got these bars behind you. So I let your music play the other day. And they was like, let me see what she looked like. I said, I'm going to show you what. They was like, damn, that's her? Because you mentioned how small you was. They was like, she's little. They was like, damn. And she got these bars too, yo. Honey hot. She hot. She fired. So it's like, do you really get that impression sometimes when people meet you as an artist?
That's happened to me a lot. Where like people have heard me first and then they saw me after. And they just like, they be like, yo, based on what I heard, I didn't think that's what you look like.
Right. Like, I feel like you carry your own. I don't like calling female artists because y'all artists, period. We not going to put y'all in your own category. We just a little softer. But other than, we're not a little softer because the guys are soft too. Yeah. So, but anyways, you an artist, and I feel like you hold your own next to any male, any guy. Like, you really go back to back, toe to toe with them. And I feel like that's something a lot of female artists can't or won't do either, because they put themselves in a box. I feel like you don't put yourself in a box.
I mean, I definitely try not to.
Yeah,
you know
but you rap about everything.
I do. And, you know, like when you get to do music, you know what I'm saying, you get to kind of create an alter ego, you know what I'm saying, and you get to, and I don't know, I just kind of talk about some stuff. A lot of stuff that I talk about is things that are, like, really personal, or you know, a lot of my music is just like my diary. You know,
Yeah.
like my last project, Love and Truth, is literally like every track is just a diary, basically. Like I'm literally opening the doors to my world on that project. You know, and people are getting to know more about me that they probably never would have known. You know, even some of my friends don't know about some of the stuff that I talk about on that project. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, but then I have other times where it's like a beat comes on, it gives me this type of vibe, and maybe I didn't do that or I didn't live that, but like I'm about to talk about it. Like,
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying? Like,
right.
whatever. Like, it's fun. It's fun. You know.
Right. What's your favorite record that you've done thus far?
I have like a few. So Trending is like one of my favorites. I really like performing that record. That's off my very first EP. And then The Way of Life is probably, I feel like The Way of Life is probably my realest record. That one means a lot to me. And then I have, I don't know, those two. I mean, I like a lot of my records a lot. Like, there's some of them that I literally would, like, throw on all the time just when I'm in a certain mood, and I'll be like, I need to hear this or I need to hear that. But Trending really is up there, and The Way of Life, and I think most recent, probably All a Blur.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You named all these records. Is there a point in time where you felt like one of these records is the record that this is it? This is what's gonna pop right here.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. You have to have that attitude.
But what's the flip side of that? Like, what's one record that you thought you was like, but it kind of actually took off for you?
I don't think any of them. Nah, I don't think so. I like when I put something out. It's a lot of times it takes me a while to actually put something out. So when I actually put it out, I have the confidence in it, and if it goes, it goes, and if it don't, it don't. It's just kind of on to the next, you know.
Right.
I got a lot of hits in the stash, so.
I bet you do. Like I like we was playing some of your records. I play some of your records, your old records. That's what I do during the week. Like if I'm having an interview with somebody, I'm gonna go back in the catalog. So I had some of your stuff in the catalog. Like I had Shump on years ago, like 3-4 years ago, and I remember you guys did a record together too. And I was like, I had that, yeah. And I played one of the records, and they was like, yo, but she sound different on here. I was like, she sound different. I was like, yeah, this is like 3, 4, 5 years ago compared to what this is. They was like, yo, the growth is crazy. Yeah. Like just seeing somebody from when they started, who they expected to work with, and just where they at right now is really, it's impeccable. And I feel like, again, I'm gonna say she's been holding her own, and I feel like you definitely like. I feel like you get overshadowed a lot so much. When they talk about artists, I feel like they forget to mention your name so much, and it's like, damn, we can't put her out of this group. Like she's a fire ass artist. I can say her ass on here, right? Yeah, she a fire ass artist. She a fire ass artist.
I'm help out.
Be mindful about what I'm saying.
Yo,
right.
She want to give you the opportunity to kind of like pound your chest, like, yo, you tell people do that. You know what I mean?
Do you ever feel like sometimes you count it out a little bit?
Talk that talk. Nah, don't be humble.
No, I mean, I see plenty of stuff, you know what I'm saying, where it's like my name's not on a certain list or whatever, but I can't let that stuff bother me.
Not a list, yeah.
Reality-wise, like, there's a lot of stuff there's a lot on my resume.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put it like that people that y'all are putting on this list or y'all are claiming this or claiming that, like, I've done a lot more career-wise.
Yeah.
Because I've done a lot of stuff outside of Connecticut.
And it's not even like a list. It's just talking about, like, when people talk about artists that actually molded Connecticut into this music world and what it is right now. Because let's be real, Connecticut at one point, we wasn't really popping in the music industry. But right now, I feel like we're getting to the point where people are recognizing certain artists. They taking a look. Shout out to everybody that's actually doing it. Shout out to Sholey, and shout out to... There's so many people I wanna name, but they might get upset if I don't name them. So I don't want, if I don't miss your name, I'm sorry. But shout out to everybody that's doing their thing right now.
Like, yo, do you feel like Connecticut got like a certain sound though? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of talent out here.
I just got asked this in the last interview.
I don't think we got a sound at all. There's no sound.
It doesn't. There's an East Coast sound, and we have an East Coast sound. We are part of that, but there's not a particular. There's just not. Connecticut doesn't have a particular sound. That's just my opinion. Yeah. I know a lot of people feel like, oh, you know, this, like, there's a lot of people who feel like Shump creates the sound for Connecticut, and I can give him that to a certain extent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, at the end of the day, do we have our own very true, specific sound? Like, I can play like, you know, like you could play like Baltimore club music
Mm-hmm.
outside of it saying Baltimore club music, but you know that music came from
Yeah,
Baltimore.
you know you're gonna shuffle to this and
You
stuff
know what
like
I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Like when Uzi dropped I Just Wanna Rock, like that type of music is what they do in Philly. And
Mm-hmm.
like that is very specific to a Philly and like DMV sound. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole area
Mm-hmm.
is very specific to that. You know what I mean? Um Certain sounds that we don't have like a sound that's like very specific to us.
That's distinctive. Like, all right, we know that this is from Connecticut. I think it's just like us being a tri-state area is.
Yeah.
We just fall along with the tri-state area sound, and that's
But I think
okay.
people
That's all
trip on
right.
that.
Yeah.
I think people trip on that too much, and it's kind of unnecessary because it's like just make the music you want to make. If you
Right.
want to make a drill record, make a drill record. If you want to make a whatever type of record, just make it. Who cares? You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like, music is an expression. It's art.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you want to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think people get caught up too much in that because I'm like, yo, when you think about it, like other places, I don't know if they're doing the same things. Like, oh, Indiana rappers have a specific sound, or I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? There's rappers everywhere. Like, I feel like Chicago does have like a certain type of sound. Cali has a certain type of sound. Down south has a certain type of sound. And like for us up north, for me personally, I just feel like I know when a rapper's from down south. I don't know if they're from Florida. I don't know if they're from Atlanta. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just know that I could tell they're from down south.
So yo, what kind of like inspires you? You know what I'm saying? Like as an artist yourself.
Just life. I mean, I'm a really big music lover. So
Oh Lord, you changed live radio.
I'm a really
good?
big music lover. So I like a lot of different genres. I love old school music a lot, all of that. So I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of go with where life takes me in the moment.
I love that. And we about to take it to a moment with you guys right now because we got a new record that you came up here with.
Yes.
And you just put it out. Now, do we have transition to this new record? Do we have something following this? We got an EP. We have an album coming out.
There is an EP coming out soon. So I got Around the Way Girl 2 that is getting finished up.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys, Around the Way Girl's a classic for y'all.
Yo, no, nah,
Okay.
that song means a lot to me. Like yo,
Oh, No Time is actually one of my favorites.
Okay.
No Time is one of my favorites.
nah,
I
we
play
talking
that
about
at
Around the Way
gym.
Girl Part 2. Like yo, you know what I'm saying? That's like, you know what I mean, the duplicate. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, I love
Yeah.
that record. That's my favorite LL record of all time. Like, you know, talk about that record.
Oh,
like,
Imagine That. I love that record. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, Imagine That. I remember watching like the making of the video of it or whatever, and I just always love that song. To this day, I still bang that song. So I just had the idea to do it basically in reverse, like, you know, because the whole song, the original LL is talking to a chick. So I was like, I'm gonna reverse it, and then I wanted to throw Ty Henny on there, so to get like the man
Yeah.
talking.
And this is what I
to
mean
his
when
girl.
I say she checks all the borders when she talks about everything. 'Cause I feel like you could get fly. You can get fly on these ladies. Because I can't see bitches. But you get fly on these girls. You can get fly on these guys. You can talk your ish. And then you can talk about some real life stuff at the same time. Like, you really all around artist, which is great. And I want to play for her. So I want everybody to let her introduce this record. No, I'm not going to do it for her. But you guys, we got Hunni Ellis in the building. 929 WDUP. She got a new record you about to play for us.
Yes, it is your girl, Hunni Ellis. This is my new single, just dropped today. Imagine That, featuring Ty Henny, produced by Chill Shump.
Imagine that, you guys. 929 WDUP. Hunni Ellis in the building. Nothing but gold up in here, you guys. So we was talking about her, you know, having Around the Way Girl number 2 coming out.
Yes.
And if you guys don't know, Around the Way Girl was a classic for Hunni
need
Ellis.
a friend.
She killed it with the first one. Let's talk about you getting into the next one. So what made you was like, I gotta come back with a number 2?
So I always want to try to find a way to like pay homage to the, you know, the females that came before me, the ones that inspired me. So that was like the whole thing of Around the Way Girl. So if you notice, every sample is a female artist. So you got Little Kim, you got Eve, you got Aaliyah, Maya, and then you got Lauryn Hill, her from the Fuji record. So, you know, it's just kind of like my way of like paying homage to the people I look up to in the industry, you know, that I grew up listening to. So, yeah, like, you know, I just kind of had more flips that I wanted to do. So I hit up Shump and we locked in together.
Is Shump like all right, I know I got a record. I'm gonna go to him. He's just gonna go do it. Is that somebody like you go to first? That your go-to person?
He's pretty much like me and Shump. Like that's really like family to me. Like on another level, like that's my guy right there. So and like we just have like a really good chemistry when we work together.
I feel like when you find somebody that knows your sound, that understands you, and can tell you yes and no, because that's important, and you can tell artists no, and they can take that criticism and work on that.
How do you take that? Like somebody tell you like, nah, that ain't it.
So it just depends on who it's coming from because, like, you know, throughout the years and sifting through all the BS and the jaw jacking and the, you know, whatever from all these different industry people, like, you know, you got to realize, like, who is coming from a place of love and, like, who's just coming from a place of hate.
Yeah.
So I've, like, people that are coming from a place of hate, I play it cool. Like, I literally will sit back and I'll just let you talk. And I'll nod my head along. I'll let you bash me. I'll nod my head along, and then I just move accordingly after. Because I'm like, you're just a hater.
Right.
But, like, people that I know, like, yo, you really have, like, my best interest at heart. You really have the record's best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take it. And, you know, not every time is it, like, you know, in a loving manner.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I said, you got to know the person.
Exactly. But I like that. I like that you got someone who's solid around you that you can actually go to. That's a go-to person. And I feel like when you have that and you guys are building like years of relationship, let's say decade of relationship, it just makes magic.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't have a yes man or on your team too, because yes men's on your team can crucially destroy you as well.
Yeah, I could like body you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it'd be a great thing for your confidence, but it could body you too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I think she has much more confidence than anybody in their pinky, so she doesn't really need nobody to build her up.
She ain't got nothing to like, you know, complain about. She out here.
So we got some records. You have, like you said, you got a record with Annoyed. How did that come about for the people who don't know your history? Because you do got some people who don't know your history and stuff like that.
Okay, so I love the song "Mi Amor," Angie Martinez and Jay-Z. Like,
oh my God, you know what?
Got that cute
I am listen, so funny is I'm the biggest Angie Martinez. That is
from London.
She is my that's my goal when I
Did you read her book?
I read her book. I went to her book signing, got it signed. When she was doing book signings for other people, I would go to every book signing, everything, be front and center. She did one for Lala, she did one for Evelyn. I'm a fan. I'm too much.
I love Angie Martinez. So I've been a big fan since back in the day. So
and no one knew, like, every time, like, Angie Martinez got albums, I was like, what? She used to do music? I'm like, yes. Y'all don't know she used to do music? What the hell?
She got songs. Missy, she got songs.
Yeah, she got songs with Mad.
Yes.
I got Animal House, the second project. I went to the mall when she went on her little press tour. And I got it signed.
I love that. Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, I don't know where it is, but I have it. My mom might have got rid of it.
So that's dope. That's dope. Oh my God. So now this is gonna resonate with me well. I'm definitely gonna be in this project in there like that. But
so Mi Amor,
Can I hit it, bro?
No, so with Mi Amor, like that was just a song that I loved, and for the longest I was like, I want to do my own version of this with somebody. So I was in the studio with 2-4. So that song is co-produced by 2-4 and Shump. So I was in the studio with 2-4. I told him the idea. Annoyed was there. Was Annoyed there or did we text him? I don't know. Either way, Annoyed was like, just send me the beat and I got you. So sent him the beat once 2-4 and Shump were done making it, and then booked the session, and we sat there. We went into the session. We sat there. We wrote it right then and there, recorded it right then and there, and then I hit him up and was like, yo, you want to do a video? He was like, yeah, I'm down, and I set everything up. He showed up, and we made it work.
I think, like I said, your confidence, being that you have so much confidence, it gives, like, other people, like, all right, we about to kill this. I'm about to work with her. We about to kill this. This is about to be a joint right here. So I love that. And Annoyed sound has his own sound where you can distinctively know that it's him, too.
Oh, yeah,
so
for sure.
I like that. You guys sound really good together, too, on the record.
And I think that's because we really sat in the studio and just, like, did it together. Like, he had the beat, I had the beat, but neither of us wrote anything. Yeah. So we just went in there and was like, all right, this the vibe.
Yeah, you guys sound really good together on that record. Let's get into it. We got it?
I got it queued up.
Let's get into it for you guys. Honey, let's go tap into her throwback. We're gonna throwback it up for you guys.
What you saying though, like?
So we just went down memory lane real quick. Teaching y'all a little something. You guys, pay attention. Round the Way Girl 2 is on its way, you guys. I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for all the samples that she's going to be using. We're going to tap in. It's going to be like a walk down memory lane for us. But not only that, the last record we just played, that had Don ZOP. Shout out to Don ZOP. Don ZOP got a fire event coming up. Yo, shout out to YTH friend, Young Tatted Homies, May 3rd, May 2nd. Don't quote me. I'm sorry. May 3rd. May 3rd, they're going to be at the Webster Theater. It's going to be packed. He got over 50 artists, over 50 vendors. You guys already know how he gives it up. He fills the room up, nothing but love in the air. So I love that. I love that you connect with him because he's a fun guy. He's fun. He's a fun person to be around, even when he's angry. Shout out to you, Don. But that's dope. How did that record come about?
So me and Don, I don't remember when me and Don. Like, there's a lot of people that, you just meet over time. Like, you see each other around a lot, or you work with the same people, and But I had hit him up and told him, like, I wanted to collab with him on something. So we just was sending each other beats or whatever, and then this beat was one that I had for a while. And when I sent it to him, he was like, "Yep, that's the one."
He's like the hook master.
No,
like,
he really is. He really is.
I'm like, yo, just
because he
the hook
came
master.
up with that hook. Like I booked the studio session. We met up. He came up with the hook like right then and there.
Yeah, I listen. I believe it because anything like he just be like, that's a hook right there. I'm like, you just did it.
Yeah, John is super talented. I got a lot of respect for his craft. He's very, very talented.
He does help a lot of Connecticut artists. I love how he connects a lot of dots with a lot of Connecticut artists. But make sure you guys tap in and go to that event. It's gonna be fire. Hunni Ellis in the building. Speaking about events, do you got anything coming up for yourself?
Do I?
Take your time, you know what I mean?
No, you know what? In this very moment, no, nothing is coming up outside of me just like, because right now I'm still like in create mode. You know what I mean? So there's nothing going on at the moment as far as like performances or anything like that. And honestly, like, I'm very locked in right now with my son's football team. I'm the team mom.
Okay.
What position they play? They know what I mean? Skills.
My son's a running back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yes. You got to be there every day. Every game.
Yeah, and I'm the team mom. So right now we like doing a lot of fundraisers and all of that.
But that's like all year round. I feel like even football, this day and age, is all year round. It don't stop, especially if you're in AAU or whatever it is. Yeah, it don't stop.
Yeah. His league is like considered like an AAU league, so we do a lot of traveling.
How do your kids feel about your music though? Like, yo, ma, cover up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does, like, you know what I mean?
Nah, they think it's cool. Think it's cool. Yeah, they think it's cool.
They're like, my mom, she fly.
Yeah, like one.
That's what I was asking. Like, yo, he's like, all right, ma, you a little too fly right now. You know?
Nah, they like it. I don't think they haven't seen like all my videos or nothing like that. They might. I don't even know if they.
Like, mom, how you know the little thing they're going. How was you in the 90s? I was fly. That's it. That's all you need to know. Okay.
Nah. They think it's cool. They think it's cool.
Right. So I love that. What is it most important for you as an artist that you want people to know that you want to represent?
I think. Well, as a female,
as anything, it don't even have to be as a female in general.
For me, like just as a female, like being an artist, period. Like, I think the number one thing is just staying true to yourself. Because I've been down multiple roads with multiple people that try to change me, change my image, change my persona, change what I talk about, all of that, and then it got me to a point where I didn't want to do music anymore, and that was. Part of those times where I took like a little hiatus because then it's like it's not fun for me no more because now I'm overthinking everything instead of just like having fun with my records like I used to. And I try to put myself back into that mode of when I was a little kid where I was rapping for everybody. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what was that record for you? What was that record for you where you was like carefree? You know what I'm saying? Like, no like politics involved, no trying to like kind of position yourself a certain way where you was like, you know what I mean, honey.
I think
free as a bird, you know what I mean?
I think as the most recent, it was probably, like I said, like All a Blur. Because All a Blur is very much like I'm really talking about like, yo, I literally, like, I blinked and I just let all this time pass by and it's like what the hell was I just doing? You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people can relate to that, though.
Yeah, like we get caught in these cycles, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And especially like me having 2 kids back to back, I've been caught in this cycle for a really, really long time.
You gotta get back to you and just hone in on that, because
exactly.
being a mom, you can fit everything into it. Y'all don't let that stop you. Being a mom, you can do everything, y'all.
And
Y'all can be everything.
that's kind of like one of my driving forces is like really showing like you don't have to give up who you are,
Right?
Because you're a mother. Like being a mother is a big part of who you are.
Yeah, because
but
your
it's
kids
not
gonna
the
remember
only
that.
part of who
Yeah.
you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a big thing with me. And then also just like as a female, like. Yeah, I have my videos and I have my moments. I have my songs, certain ones where I talk a certain way or whatever, but that's not everything. You know what I mean? And or where I'm, dressed a certain way or whatever. And like I said, it's an alter ego and it's fun to do that type of stuff.
But you're a girl.
But
You're female, so it's okay. You know.
But it's also
female.
not where it's like I don't like that so much of these little girls now or the younger generation feel like you gotta be naked to get attention.
Or you gotta fight to get attention.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like all this stuff that people are doing on social media and these young kids doing on social media to get attention. It's like my thing is like I was the around the way girl, I was the tomboy girl or whatever that played basketball and spit harder rhymes than most of the dudes.
Right.
But I still ended up with a fine ass husband and
Say
4
that.
beautiful children.
Yes.
So
Yes, yes. So, okay, what we manifesting in the next year for us, music-wise? Because I know we got mom things going on. We got life going on. We got to be a wife, too. But what do you want for yourself as an artist?
You know what? I honestly, I'm going to keep it real simple. There are a lot of things that I want, but the main thing is just to make sure that I stay in love with the music. Because as long as you love what you do, everything else comes along.
I said that earlier. I said the same exact thing today.
Yeah, everything falls into place as long as you love what you're doing. When you start grudgingly doing things or things feel forced or whatever, that's when the universe is working against you.
Yeah. You got to reset.
Right.
So, you guys, New London, Connecticut, I need you guys tap in. Everybody, if you haven't tapped in yet, tap into Hunni Ellis. Again, Hunni Ellis everywhere on all social media platforms. Her single just dropped today. Make sure you guys tap into that. And not only that, go dig into the discography. Go listen. Y'all won't be surprised that y'all gonna hear more fire from her, okay? And I'm kid you not. You probably would be listening to it over and over too, okay? There's a few records in there that I love, and we played a few tonight, but there's some that we didn't play that I need you guys to go listen. Like Round the Way Girl, go listen to that, okay? Go listen to that, all right, you guys? Before we leave, do you want to tell anybody anything? Do you want to shout out anybody? Wait, let's let this go by.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, for some reason, New London, cut the sirens off, man. Like, even if it's like an emergency, man. It's like, you know what I mean? Put that on, like, medium or something.
Dang, it's going down the street. This is real life right here. But go ahead. If you want to give anybody a shout out, you have anything to say before we let you go tonight?
I just really want to shout out everybody who's, like, really stuck with me through all the years, who is, like, real consistent fans that every time I drop merch, they're, like, in my inbox, ready to buy something. They're reposting my stuff, sharing my stuff. They're literally, like, quoting lyrics to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, every time, that everybody that's really tapped in with me, like, I really appreciate it. Because as an independent artist, it's hard to get people to really tap in with you on that level.
Yes.
And then, just my husband, my kids, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to my good sis over here for riding with me.
Yes.
Hey, don't be shy, yo. Feel free to talk that talk on the mic, you know what I mean?
She been rocking for a really long time,
Aww.
She actually been around since I started rapping.
Aw, I love
You
that.
know what's funny story?
Okay.
She knows exactly where I'm going.
Okay.
Me and her actually in middle school had a rap group.
Okay.
One.
No, we were in a group, not a
You
battle.
was tag
we were in a
teaming.
group.
They was tag teaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a fly, we had a dope name and everything.
What was the name?
Man, we was Twix.
Twix?
Left side, right side, you pick, all right?
Hey, yo. No, you know what it was? Eminem had just popped off.
Okay.
Eminem had just popped off, so we was like, oh, the candy thing is like, the candy thing is the thing to do right now.
Right.
So we was like,
I love that.
chocolate, cookie, caramel, whatever. We Twix.
I love that. When you have decades with somebody that holds you down, that's not going nowhere, right? So that's love right there. I love it. I love it. She get a little teary eyed too when you was
word?
talking about no, but when she talks, you can see how proud she is of you though. When you was talking about like the things that you going through and stuff like that. I love that. I love real friendship. I love real friend. I'm not a girl's girl, but I love real friendship. I love a ride or die. All right.
Nah,
Let
but
me have
like, yo,
girls.
this is
think
like,
everybody
Just
needs
girls.
one. I
Yeah,
think
just
everybody
one.
needs
I don't need a few. I just need one. That's it.
I don't
Right
need a
now,
lot
I just
of
got my
friends.
mom and she getting on my nerves. So y'all just gonna do it.
but yo,
But
this is my new question. Like, yo, like, what like currently drives you? You know what I'm saying? That kind of sits on your sternum. You know what I'm saying? Like, what drives you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What
we
you
love
currently-
living a show with positivity. So what's your driven for you?
So for me right now, it's definitely my kids. Specifically, my daughter. So I have 4 children. I have 3 boys, and then my daughter was the final piece to the
Aw.
puzzle. To complete the family. But once I had her, like everything just kind of changed for me. Yeah. So she's like my main motivator because like we grew up one way and I'm seeing the way these kids is growing up now and like the things that are transpiring, the things that these kids is going through, like we was just talking about with the social media and everything, but it's just deeper than that too. Like the way things are in the schools and just the atmosphere, everything, and like when I look at her, she's 1 year old now. She's so sweet. She's so innocent. And
You just want to
like,
keep that. Yeah.
I just want her to. She makes me better, and I gotta say because I can't want to teach her certain things about how to move in life, and if I'm not being an example, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to be the example. I want her to always be proud of me. I want to be the female that she's able to look up to, and
Of course.
so that's like
Yes.
my number one driving factor is my daughter at the moment.
Aw, shout out to baby girl. I hope that when she gets like 8 years old, 10 years old, we can relive this moment. She can see it. She's like, my mama loves me.
Oh my God, I'm crazy about her. Her
My
brothers
mama
are
loves
crazy about
me,
her too.
okay? But I love that. Listen, like I just said, my mom is really my best friend. Like she gets on my nerves every day, but I guarantee that friendship will be there, and she's gonna love on you like no other. That's gonna be your girl. I think everybody can agree to love on your mom. And Mother's Day is coming up too, you guys.
It is.
Happy
It
Mother's
is.
Day to you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, you guys. I love this, Hunni Ellis. I just love your aura. First of all, you a fly ass girl. Sister's a fly ass. Sis over here is fly too. So make sure you guys go ahead and click the follow. You guys, that's my time tonight. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm humble. I'm grateful. I can't wait for
records,
next
you heard?
time. We're gonna play these 5 records back to back. But not only that, I'm gonna get some new records from Hunni Ellis, and we're gonna get them clean. We're gonna get them spinning, put them in rotation. If you guys haven't heard them yet, but let them know where they can follow you and where they get your merch too, right?
Yeah, so right now, I don't have any new merch yet, but there will be new merch for like Around the Way Girl too. There's definitely gonna be some new stuff coming out. So it'll all be on my social media platforms. So Instagram is Instagram is HUNNI_ELLIS. Everywhere else is just Hunni Ellis. Some weirdo with 30 followers took Hunni Ellis on Instagram, so I had to add the underscore. But
And for all you producers who think you got what it takes, you send her a little something. I don't know if she gonna rock, but send her a little something, okay? She fly, she fire, bars are there, the music is great. That's my time, you guys. Tonight, WDUP, Shaniece Garcia. I'm out the door. I got Ray Francis on next week. You guys tune in, tap in, all right?